Okay, friends. So, I'm a big Friends fan, and I know this show ended a couple of decades ago, but something that I rant about regularly because it pisses me off to no end is the ongoing they were on a break joke. Not because Ross keeps making it, but because of everyone's reaction to it. It especially bothers me when I hear this from women that Ross cheated on Rachel. This is factually untrue. We're going to the fucking source. We're going to watch the episode where they actually broke up and then the fallout because this infuriates me. Because not only does Rachel say they were on a break and then say they were broken up, but then she proceeds to gaslight Ross, the group, and apparently the audience till the end of time, and everyone gets so irritated with Ross's constant we were on a break, but like if you were constantly being called a cheater when you just factually were not one, would that not piss you off? So we're gonna watch the end of this episode where they actually break up, and then we're gonna watch 315, the one where they were on a break, and we're gonna watch it, and I'm gonna rant because it makes me mad. So here we go. We're just gonna watch the end of this. There we go. This is the fight. This is the fight. Also, she's just super irritating. I understand Ross has his flaws, and they did bring out the worst in each other, but Rachel is insufferable. They were both bad partners to each other, but Rachel's a bad person. Pause. Let's fucking talk about Mark for a second. Okay? Your partner says, hey, this specific person really makes me insecure. Maybe it's because he's the first person you hugged after you got the job despite me standing right there, and I can tell he's interested in you. And she said, that's okay, honey, get over it. Now, I'm married. Happily. And if my husband said, hey babe, I really don't like the way that guy looks at you, could you please not hang out with him anymore? My immediate answer would be, okay. It's not your job to manage your partner's insecurities. It is your job as a partner not to make them worse. She was a shit partner for him to very clearly communicate his insecurity and her to basically say get over it and then keep making it worse by hanging out one-on-one with this guy. She's insufferable. And he missed her. Sorry, I can't with the Ross slander. Again, clear communication. Clear communication. Healthy communication. And here, what does she do?
But maybe it's okay that you're not a part of it. You know what I mean?
No.
I mean, it's like I like that you're not involved in that part of my life.
And then she just word salads him.
Honey, see, it doesn't mean that I don't love you, because I do. I love you. I love you so much. But my work, it's for me, you know? I'm out there on my own and I'm doing it. And it's scary, but I love it because it's mine. But I mean, is that okay?
No. You're an idiot. Doesn't make any sense. let me go to the next one. So most of the people I see defending Rachel in this situation, by the way, you're wrong, but it's fine, are also the people that would agree that drunk people cannot consent. I think we can all agree that this Ross is not sober. He's not even buzzed. This man is trash. Yes, they just broke up. He sleeps with this woman, 3 hours after? Is that the healthiest coping mechanism? Absolutely not. But if you break up with somebody, you do not get an opinion on how they coped with that fact. They are not yours. You do not get a say. You don't get an opinion. You don't get to have thoughts. You don't even get to have feelings on how they chose to cope with what you broke. You don't. You have separated yourself from the situation. You said, I don't want to be tied to you anymore. That's what a breakup is. So I don't care if you fucked one woman. I don't care if you fucked 20 women in a night, okay? You don't get a fucking opinion because you don't have a fallout.
Previously on Friends.
Don't you think we can work on this?
Hey, what do you want to drink?
Talking about not making your partner's insecurities worse. Yes, he invited himself over, but is she not a grown fucking woman? Does she not have willpower? Does she not have the ability to say, no, I'm serious, you can't come over right now? Does she not have the ability to simply not open the door? You break up with somebody, and the core of this breakup is his insecurity about this one person. And then you have this one person over to your apartment. You cannot look me in the face and tell me this is Ross's fucking fault. You can't do it. No. Rachel is fucking insufferable.
Who's that? I found it!
That's so great, Levi! You got my nice
Yeah,
little-
oh, hey, you are right on time.
So, what do you say? Can I be your girlfriend soon?
Can I be your girlfriend again? Therefore stating she was not his girlfriend the night before, therefore solidifying the facts that he did not cheat on her. They were broken up. Continue. Now, the rest of this episode is what he had done wrong, which was try and hide the fact that he slept with somebody else. Because, again, you don't get a say in how someone else copes with a breakup that you initiated. I would have looked at her and gone, yes, of course. Let me just escort this lady out of my house. Yeah, I had a rebound healing session last night with someone that wasn't you. Because you broke up with me. And then, sure, have your feelings about that. But, again, you don't get to have feelings. You broke up with him. You don't get a fucking opinion. He shouldn't have tried to hide it from her. That should have been just a open, honest conversation. Because again, she gets no opinion. She says we were on a break. Except for the last episode, how many times did she say they were broken up? 3 times in 2 different ways? Okay, so now she's walking it back. This is where the gaslighting. That is fundamentally different for lots of reasons, but let's start with the very fact that Photocopy Girl was not the crux of their breakup. It is not something, or she is not someone that Rachel had repeatedly said, hey, I'm specifically jealous of this person. Can you not be alone with them anymore? It's not, a one-night stand with a stranger is not the same thing as getting together with someone who has had a thing for you for months that your partner has noticed and been insecure of and communicated that fact. It's not even remotely close to the same thing. And then they actually break up. Okay, here's the deal. Rachel's fucking insufferable. They factually were broken up. He did not fucking cheat on her, and anyone that says otherwise is not only wrong, but irritating, and you probably shouldn't be in a relationship with that person because they have no idea what boundaries are.